Xdrummer from Positive Grid lets you simplify and streamline song creation. It creates multi-section song arrangements for drums using the rhythm you play into it. This lets you move from idea to complete song even when you're not a drummer. It can deliver complete drum tracks for you to integrate into your favorite DAW to build your song on. It's unique, fun, fast, and flexible. It listens to the rhythm you play and searches a massive and growing index of nearly 400 rhythm patterns in rock, metal, funk, blues, pop, and country. In addition, it has over 60 production-ready song templates, including opens, verses, choruses, bridges, fills, and endings, for you to choose from if you want. You can even switch the genre of your song on the fly. Try your rock section as pop, metal, funk, blues, or country style. And you can search the entire pattern and template library using detailed search functions to find the feel you want, or to just jam and work up some new song ideas. It comes with 7 high-quality tunable drum kits with interchangeable kit pieces. You can change out drum heads, dampening rings, change the tuning, and more. And there are more kits coming as in-app purchases. You can create and save your own custom kits, mixing pieces from your entire library, including adding custom finishes and custom hardware. It also has inter-app audio and Audiobus support. It requires OS 10 or newer. And in the next section, we'll look at the browser. If you feel like jamming or working up a new song idea with your own virtual drummer to get you going, you can use Xdrummer's browser. In Xdrummer's browser, you can access its growing library of drum patterns and templates using filters to help you find the feel you're looking for. If you find something you want, just add it to the song editor. In the editor, you can adjust the tempo, shorten, lengthen patterns, zoom in, zoom out, duplicate, arrange, loop, and fine-tune each section. Fine-tuning's a great tool. Let's look at the variations and personal touches we can add with fine-tune. Intensity, hit articulations, leading and power hand, it also has inter-app audio and Audiobus support. And in the next section, we'll look at the powerful and inspiring play-to-fine function. In this segment, we're going to look at Xdrummer's play-to-fine function. I'm going to load up bias effects, which I have running in the background already, but you can use any of your compatible instrument apps. If you don't hear anything, check your volume level in the lower left-hand corner. That's how you set your mix. That sounds good. Now let's move to play-to-find. I'm going to try the rock genre. And this is what Xdrummer's returned for us. And from this screen, you can page forwards and backwards using the arrows. And also from this screen, you can change your tempo and your genre. You can double it, return it to normal, or cut it in half. Let's change this genre to blues. And you can page through all the genres until you find the one you want. Let's go to country. You've also got pop, metal, funk, and heavy metal. That's a different feel. I really like the rock feel X-Drummer gave us. So I'm going to go back to that, hit the plus sign, and send it down to the song editor. Down here, we can make it our own. We can fine-tune every section and make them the way we want. Let's modify this chorus. Let's set our cycle bar to play this chorus over and over so we can dial it in the way we want to. There it is with the original hi-hat. And I'm going to take that hi-hat and drag it over on the ride cymbal. I want to drive that chorus a little harder, so I'm going to change that to the bell. That's closer. Let's change the counting mode on that right hand to quarter notes. That drives it harder. I like the way that feels. Now, something we can also do here is rearrange our song. I'm just going to tighten this up a little so we can play it through and get a feel for the way the changes roll. I'm going to shorten these up. You can shorten, lengthen, and rearrange your segments on the timeline. You can even drag in new segments from other genres. Let's see what we've got. Let's work on that bridge in fine tune. We'll use the counting mode and the power hand and put it on the floor tom. That's with the original pattern. Let's try quarter notes. That's nice. Let's try eighth notes. Let's try 16th notes. That's pretty cool. Let's listen to that. And from here, you can further build out your arrangements and get them the way you want them, and then send them out as either audio or MIDI by Dropbox, email, or open in other apps. In the next segment, we're going to take a look at making your own custom drum set. In this segment, we'll look at X-Drummer's Drum Editor. X-Drummer comes with 7 high-quality drum kits with interchangeable kit pieces, with more kits coming as in-app purchases. And in addition to that, each kit can be tuned, attack adjusted, volume adjusted, And all shell drums can have their heads changed. And dampening rings applied. And you can save your own kit creations with custom finishes and hardware, expanding your library even more. Let's listen to the 7 stock drum kits. Remember, you can switch kits on the fly as you listen to your song idea. Let's look at the drum kit editor and create our own custom kit. Let's add some snap to the bass drum. Turn up the attack. And we'll change out this snare. That sounds tight. Let's add some attack to that. And tune it down a little bit. Those two toms sound too similar. Let's change out the head. Add some more attack. That sounds better. Now let's do the same with the head and tune it down a little bit. Maybe a little more. That sounds good. Now that floor tom's a little too quiet and a little too high. Let's bring that down. Change the head out, give it some more snap. That sounds good. Sounding pretty good. Liking this. We also have a selection of cymbals we can choose from. I'm going to tune this ride down a little and make it darker. Let's see what we have for crash cymbals. Got a nice assortment. I think I'm just going to stick with what I have here. Just tap on the down arrow and you can save your preset. Now we've added that drum kit to our custom library. You can still tweak on the fly, make fine-tuning adjustments to your kit. Sounding good. And, as noted before, you can page through your different drum kits on the fly. This lets you really customize the sound of your kits to the sound of your song. Lots of flexibility. And more kits being added as in-app purchases. In this section, we'll look at inter-app audio and overdubbing. You can send your guitar, bass, or other instrument app directly into XDrummer using inter-app audio. I'm going to use Bias Effects. I can switch over to Bias Effects, make adjustments within the program. I can't hear it, but that's because it's being sent directly to XDrummer. Back in XDrummer, we can adjust the instrument volume using the slider to the lower left. I can make my adjustments back in my other app and then switch back to XDrummer and make any further adjustments there. I'm going to use Play to Find to help me come up with a beat for a song idea. And this is what XDrummer returned for us. That's got a great feel. I think I'll send that down to the song editor. Just hit the plus sign. And down here, I can do some arranging. I'm going to duplicate that verse, put it right after the first chorus, duplicate the chorus, and put it after the second verse. Now I'm going to listen to that first chorus and make some adjustments, make some changes. I'm going to change that ride cymbal to the bell. Now I'm going to make some changes to the second chorus. Using the power hand, I'm going to change from the cymbal to the floor tom. Now let's hear what we got. Sounds good. Nice heavy feel. You may have noticed a red timeline indicator above the song sequence. I'm using overdub. I'm now recording a track right above the song. You can see the line just above the song sequence. That's the recorded audio. After your audio is recorded, you can still change out the song segments. You can delete parts, add parts. You can change the drum kits. You can mix and match other genres. A lot of flexibility. And when this is done, you can export this as just the guitar, just the drums, a mix of the guitar and the drums in audio form, or you can export it as the drums in MIDI form, in XD's format, or in general MIDI format, so we can import it into our own DAW. Let's look at the export features. Let's step through it. You can set bit depth and sample frequency on your audio exports. I'm going to send it to AudioShare. Here's just the drum track. From here, I could send it to a DAW and cut it up and rearrange it if I like. Here's just the guitar. Next, we'll do guitar and drums. Sounds good. Now we'll send it out as a MIDI file, and we'll send that to Cubasis. And there it is. And we can open the MIDI file editor in Cubasis and make whatever additional edits we like. So that's our look at Xdrummer. A terrific songwriting tool, great to jam with, great for practicing, and great for developing song ideas. You can go from your original basic thought to a completed drum project quickly and efficiently. And it's fun.